you guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have the official Vanguard movement guide. If you guys haven't guessed already, the Warzone movement and the Vanguard movement are completely different. I might do a video on that comparing the two, but because of that we have some new settings to share with you guys, as well as some new tips and tricks on exactly how to move around the Vanguard map. And then towards the end of the video I'll be showcasing some attachments that help me move as fast as I do, that could help improve your gameplay when you're pub stomping. And real quick, in the comment section below, let me know what game mode you guys are currently playing on Vanguard. For me, it's gonna be that blitz domination mode. I'm trying to learn to spawn so I can start spawn trapping, but let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section below. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, and only if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe with those push notifications on so you guys know every single time I upload a new video. You guys might be watching my videos daily but aren't subscribed with those notifications on, so just it helps us out a lot, man. It really does. We're creeping up on 100k. It would be mad love to try to get that, you know, maybe by January. All right, enjoy the rest of your day guys, and peace out. All right, and I'm just gonna say this before the video starts, and I don't want to waste up too much of your time, but let me know, man, in the comment section below, are you guys also intimidated by the amount of settings we have currently on Vanguard? There's just so much stuff, and that's why it took me so long to get the video out. But we're gonna jump into it. We're only gonna be focusing really quick on the settings revolved around movement. If you guys want to see my graphics and recoil settings and stuff like that, let me know in the comment section below. That'll be a separate video because again, I don't want to waste too much of your time. But let's hop into it. So as soon as you open up your settings, it should be on the keyboard tab. Just flash one over to the graphics tab and we'll go over, and you're like, why are you on graphics? We're talking about movement. Well, something that's going to help us out with that is switching all the way over to gameplay. Now gameplay is going to have that color customization, which is all preference. I think I'm playing on the second one right now, but the field of view is 115. Now I was able to import all my Warzone settings to Vanguard. I'll show exactly how to do that as well, but that's what I play on. I think console players currently now have FOV, so that's awesome. Make sure you guys got affected on all that stuff. Camera movement. Now this is the, I'll read this out to you guys. Adjust the intensity of the camera shake movement. Does not apply to all the camera movements. Lowering the sensitivity value, use those, and can help elevate motion sickness for some players. So if you're running around the map and you're constantly shaking, boom, nades, or running around, jumping, falling off things, and your camera shaking, you want to reduce that to 50%. That's going to help visually make those slide cancels look way more appealing than they would usually do. So reduce that to 50. Motion blur and all that off. You can take a sneak peek. That's not what we're focused on. Audio, something that's also imported. And then we'll go over to controller. Now controller, I am also playing on 14 cents in pubs. I value, you know, in terms of how fast gameplay goes, I think it goes pubs, then it goes rebirth, then it goes Warzone. And if I could play 14 cents, and if you can too, and I know a lot of you guys switched over, play 14 as well as pubs. It's going to be just as easy, so make sure you have that both on 14. Ground vehicles and air vehicles, I'm currently not rocking any streaks like that, so I have that both set on 1, and then we'll go down to go down a little bit because it all aims us. Custom sensitivity per zoom, that's gonna be on, and then this is gonna be rocking as well. Now some of these I know could kind of value more the recoil, but it also help your movement when you guys are ADSing in those fights and stuff like that. We'll go down a little bit more. Aim response curve, standard. Controller vibration, we're gonna go ahead and turn that off just so the control movements feel a lot smoother as well. Go down a little bit more. Left trigger minimum input dead zone 13. Going down to left stick minimum input dead zone on that is gonna be 6. And then we're gonna go 99, which is pretty much maxed out because I don't. You can go to 100, but it's gonna be at 99. And that's gonna be how the controller settings look as well. Now we'll hop into the gameplay, which is something a little bit more specific. Now within the gameplay tab, we have a lot of new settings, and I'll get you familiar with it. And as you guys are playing, you guys might not be at 100% after the end of this video, but the key is to kind of get your foot in the door, and you know, within a couple games, you should be good to go. So target aim assist is gonna be on. Going down here, weapon mount activation, that's gonna be off for me. Now I play with that off because currently in the comp scene, that is something that's been talked about being banned, so players aren't allowed to play with the weapon mount, but you guys could have that on as well. Going down here, blind fire on. That's gonna help you move a little bit faster. And now down to the automatic airborne mantle, and I'm gonna talk about this when we break down the actual movements. We're talking about slide canceling, bunny hops, and all that stuff, but it's gonna be on partial ground mantle and automatic ground mantle off. Now this is gonna feel a little bit, you're either gonna hate it off the rip or you're gonna love it off the rip. And for those who hate it, just give it a couple games to get used to, and I'll explain a little bit more in depth what that is. But basically, like when you run up against a wall or something like that and you try to mantle over, it's gonna have to double click. You're gonna have to double add the motion to it, but your slide cancels and everything else is gonna feel a lot cleaner and smoother. But for the mantling, it's gonna throw some players off. And of course, a lot of these settings down here are gonna be imported from Modern Warfare Warzone, and if you already have those settings, then I'll show you how to import it, but I'll go through it real quick. Sequencing on, auto attack sprint of course, move forward off, sprint cancels reload, and DoorDash both on. DoorDash, get it? It's a door bash, but slide behavior is going to be on tap. You get the slide cancels down, hold, and then these are all going to be stuff that doesn't really involve too much of movement. But real quick, I'll show you guys exactly how to import your Warzone settings to Vanguard. All the way in the last tab, and I wish they would have made an announcement of this because this could have saved you guys a lot of time if you guys are already familiar with your Warzone settings. But go ahead and import settings, and then from there, you can go ahead and import from where, and then you can go ahead and click Warzone, and then click import all. Now, most of that is only going to be affected towards your controller gameplay and stuff like that and your graphics, but I would still, after, you know, go through it again, you know, rewatch the video, get everything back in and check, and just make sure anything gets switched, because again, this is a game. There could be glitches or bugs, stuff like that. All right, so let's hop into the actual, you know, the movement guide, because there's a lot of things that aren't the same as Warzone. So we went over the settings, and before we get into the actual movement guide itself, we also want to talk about the class. Now, more or less, you're gonna have obviously more and better movement when you're using a submachine gun, and one of the most popular ones at the current time is gonna be the MP40. And I'll show you exactly what I'm building with it. It's gonna be the M192 silencer alongside the 317 millimeter barrel, alongside with the cross nick folding stock. That's gonna be the first one on that, and that's gonna give you your sprint to fire time and your movement speed as well. From here, the two most important things are gonna be the kit and the proficiency, which is gonna be momentum, which is after every kill you move a little bit faster. So that's gonna help you guys when pub stomping, just continuously, you know, have that aggression and have that play style where you're in their face, and then alongside having quick, which is gonna up your sprint speed as well. Again, that's your sprint speed. You're gonna have fabricated grip, which is gonna help out with ADS, and everything else is more revolved around the ADS and control and recoil. And this is a gun that also is pretty decent with hip fire as well. But the main two things you want to talk about are the last two, which is gonna be the stock, proficiency, and the kit to be rocking. And you know, the stock might vary depending on the weapon you're using, but if you guys want a fast class and you guys are using the sub, highly recommend having those last two attachments on the weapon of your choice. And also, something I forgot to touch up on are going to be my perks if it matters too much. But you got Ghost. The second perk is up for grabs. A lot of players were either running tracker, radar, or forward intel. Depending on your play style, that'll vary as well. And then going down to the last perk, which is going to be lightweight or double time. Some people were also using overkill depending on, again, your play style and all that stuff. But if you want that quickness, it's going to be that double time or lightweight. Lightweight will benefit you more on the smaller maps because it's going to increase your overall speed, your movement speed. But that double time is going to help you out alongside with your slide cancel, just because your running duration, which is double duration of tactical sprint, and then increase crouch movement speed at 30%. So it all depends. I think double time would benefit more of the S&D style players, but light would help a little bit more of the pub stomping route to it. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about, man, is just slide canceling. This game is a little bit different than how it was in Warzone and everything else from Cold War and beyond. So with that in mind, you know, there's still, you know, slide canceling available? Yes, and it's quite simple to do. It's still the same button layout as what Warzone would be, but it's currently sliding, running in that sprint animation. And you kind of know because everything kind of zooms in just a little bit when you hit that sprint, and then sliding and then canceling. Oh, that was a mess up right there. But you want to slide and then make sure you're sliding, canceling at the same time. So that's a circle and X. That's going to help you guys out with that. Now, the next thing, and I think the most important thing, is going to be drop shotting. Drop shotting is it's slowly disappearing out of Call of Duty. And the reason for that is just obviously the skill gap wants to be decreased a little bit, in my opinion. But here's slide canceling when hip fired. It's still actually the same thing. You know, it's not as accurate depending on the weapon, of course, and the attachment you use. But here it is when you're ADSing. Sorry. So your character from the crouch position all the way to the laying down position gives up that ADS to go ahead and go for the hip fire shots, and then you continue, if you have that still hold on it, to go back into ADS shots. Now that'll throw off a lot of players, and it's very situational based on when you're drop shotting. Not a lot of people will have that muscle memory to, you know, go for the hip fires, or if you're at range, you know, if there's a player down there and you try to go for it, it's gonna mess you up quite a bit, and you're obviously prone to the headshots when you go into the drop shot position. So do I recommend drop shotting? Yes, it's situational, but I would highly recommend training the muscle memory not to do it as often, and maybe benefiting more towards like the crouch strafe and going off from that. And another way to substitute out of drop shotting, if you guys can get a hold of it, is going to be by crouching. Now, this was a technique I think a lot of players seen in Halo or other titles of games, not too much in Call of Duty, but it's going to be as you're shooting to continuously crouch. And it's actually heavily seen in Apex Legends, one of the more popular games at the moment. And it's basically like this. And as I'm doing that, though, we're going to ADSing. And we're going to be shooting as we do it. And you can actually add some movement to it, going left and right, Gonna get a little bit of reloaded, and basically that just kind of keeps your player moving as best as possible. And depending on your weapon attachments, if you have some strafe speed to it, you'll be able to kind of go from left to right a little bit more. It's a lot similar to how people would do just like the regular strafing, but instead you're adding a crouch into it just to add some movement. You're also gonna try to dodge a little bit of the headshots as well if they're coming at your way, and just trying to get out of the enemy sight as best as possible. With the new setting added Vanguard that we went over in the settings portion of the video, it's gonna kind of change up how your mantling goes. So if I went up to here, a normal thing would be to automatically mantle over the cars and everything else like that, and you'll be able to go up and up and up. However, with that new setting, you're going to run up, you're going to hit twice. So one to jump, and then once you see the initiated X to mantle, you got to hit it one more time. So it's got to hit it like almost 3 times to 2 times, and then going that way. This way we can't mantle. Oh, we can. We got to back that up a little bit. But with the first 2 mantles, now it's a double X on that to get over certain objects. Now it's going to throw some players off if you're into mantling and whatnot, but for a player like me who's kind of just strafing in and just going in that way, it's not gonna, you know, mess you up too much. Again, this is like that love-or-hate relationship with the new settings and whatnot, but it's all about getting used to it. It's the beginning of the game, everyone's doing the same thing, so I would highly recommend trying to get ahead of the wave. And unfortunately, one of the fan favorite movements that's been in Call of Duty almost since the beginning, snaking, is now gone in Vanguard specifically, and the reason for that is because you know how snaking occurs when going down to the prone position and then back up, and then repeatedly going back up and down, kind of creating that snake movement. Well, unfortunately, because of the way the game's designed, you kind of give that up, and the animation's a little bit different, and because of that, you're not able to snake as best as you would if you were playing Warzone. And it almost is like not beneficial to do it at all, because as soon as you go up, you kind of lose your accuracy, and it's too slow to the point where you can't replicate it as fast as possible as if you were playing Warzone or any other titles previously on Call of Duty. So unfortunately, snaking and drop shotting have been removed from Vanguard, and their new movements that we're gonna have to start to master and start to get better at as we begin the game to progress. But right now, we'll go ahead and jump into a game and showcase you some high kill gameplay alongside with the fast sensitivity, just to showcase what exactly it feels like when playing on the settings I showed you guys and using the tips I showed you guys as well.
The game sound is way lower compared to Warzone.
They're ass.
We're in a bot.
Well, I'm not nuking anything, but...
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, something cool to say.
Wait, what the f? These guys are riot shield in the hill.
Wait, what the f is that? Yeah, I'm gonna nuke.
The ADS in this is chalk, bro.
What the f, bro? This guy with the only gun to blow me. One's camping by the bar.
I'm climbing with the ladder. Oh, I'm getting shot through the wall.
I'm at 50.
Nice.
Hey, these guys are not ass, let me tell you, brother.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm fucking...
I'm getting absolutely... I mean, I am using the bar. This thing's horrible.
I thought you guys were gassing yesterday. Or was that another gun?
No.
Definitely is not the bar. Oh my god, he's got a knife.
Oh, right, shield.
There's got to be like a better gun than this, bro.
You sure they're not ass? They're pretty ass.
I think they're ass.
I saw a guy slide canceling, jumping up and down.
Bro, they're ass, trust.
Oh, I almost reported one of you guys.
Lux.
Darn.
Let it not be me, man. Let it not be me.
Who wants to join me in the shadow realm lobbies? Report you right now.
Where are they spawning at?
Dude.
I don't know where they're spawning at.
That's a bit flip back left, all right?
Yeah, I've been running around all day just to die like that. You
Oh my god.
I got a UE.
He said a weenie. Oh.
Point blank, mother.
You just said?
I don't know if that was a point blank or not.
Oh, okay.
It was.
I don't know. I might have just killed J-God going for his mastery. I'm not kidding.
Yay.
Behind you, Doozy. Don't worry, I'll save you.
Wait, what the f? Who's behind me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, they're everywhere. I think he was off.
Called the UE in.
I'm gonna get these kills. Position one.
You jumped out.
Oh. Do I not have scavenger on this class?
No, dude, I was on a burner, bro. A real big burner.
Oh, I got knife.
Do you like lose points or something?
Do I not have scav on this class?
No.
Counters up.
Love that.
They're literally ass. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're so ass. Just got my legs blown off, though. I'll keep it a buck.
I got you.
They're all top. One more there. One more there. One more there. One more there.
Oh, there's two more. They just, well, they spawn there. Probably one on the hill, but they spawn close.
I could get a nuke, but I gotta focus. I'm focusing on these. They're all top. Two.
I'm dead. Oh my God, one shot. Please kill him.
I stunned him, bro.
No, come here. Stop running.
Oh, cause I got you.
Thank you.
I was gonna take that shit.
Thank you. There's a free lick. You should it. Spawning top or in the room? I think top.
I'm dead. And I just got off my VSAT. Yeah.
Oh my God, this kid was trying to knife me.
Two more guys, three more guys on there.
I love hardpoint.
This map is fun.
They all gotta be all right side here. They gotta be all right side. You got a good flank, Lux.
No, I no ammo for the last guy. I got 7 of them, though. Maybe even 8, to be honest.
Wait, did he just... Wait.
We got like a weird spawn right now. I'm not kidding.
Come here. No, man. What is he doing? Chat, what was he doing?
I have a UE. That helps you.
Oh, man. Hey,
Come here. Stop.
this is the worst gun in the game.
What is?
The bar.
It's ass?
Terrible.
It's so bad.
I thought it was like decent.
Oh, this shit's ass. That's
Another one there.
Chris, oh my God, I'm not blaming you. I'm just,
Another one there.
God.
I wasn't close.
No,
I wasn't mean.
I'm not blaming you at all. I'm just
I feel ya.
I'm just frustrated.
Is that your advance?
Spawn no, it's a bunch of UAVs. God, man, you're weenies, man.
Come here. Stop running. Thank you.
This game's actually enjoyable when you have a good gun. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Thank you. Free lick. No! Oh!
What did he just kill me with, dude? It's gotta be that damn UE they got, bro.
No!
One's here, Jay.
Wait.
I went up here.
Wait.
No.
Hey, we gotta play the hill. We're getting our ass smoked right now.
You got it, daddy. Okay.
It's patrol.
Oh, it moved.
Dude, that's some boy. This gun is so bad, bro.
I'm contesting.
You think these guys are BTS Celium?
They're spawning. They're all spawning bottom. Like,
You need forward intel. You would know. Forward intel tells you where they're spawning
I
at.
am. I'm getting mad. I have no voice to yell. I'm irritated.
This kid. It's gonna be up top.
It's my first time playing hardpoint. I have no idea what's going on.
Point blank.
Boys, we gotta get the hill. We gotta get the hill.
Point blank.
We gotta get the hill. We gotta get the hill. We gotta get the hill. Good contest.
Yeah, contest.
Contest on myself. Triple kill.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jay. You're literally the best in the game. Oh,
pushing.
I just got. I don't know what just happened to me. I think I just blew up.
Go top.
Okay, I'm top. No.
We're literally smacked.